Welcome back, everybody. Right, so if you were with us before we went into the break, highlights from the match, All Saints Macassar. As we know, some of the friendlies rolling out at the moment, and of course, well, I suppose, Faisal, before we go to the second half match, a lot of these friendlies will be selected with teams that maybe don't need to travel. They choose friendlies that are close by. So I suppose during this friendly setup, we'll look at some of the proposed friendly fixtures later in the show. But of course, when we see this time of year in friendlies, we see a lot of derby matches selected.
No, definitely. I think the one great thing is just being out on the park, and I think for a lot of the clubs, especially Macassar and that, they've had sort of ups and downs, and I think for them just to be out on the field is fantastic, and to be able to play again, that's a great thing, and I think that's what the clubs are looking for. And I think the message now, looking at our friendlies from the officer side, we've seen the increase in the amount of friendlies that are taking place. So I think again the word is out. Club rugby is back. The players are hopefully all coming down to the training and that.
Yeah. Well, folks, let's take a look at the second half now. Macassar, All Saints, and then we'll bring Coach Jerome Parvata into the picture to give us an assessment. A bit of running rugby there, Jerome. Let's bring you straight into the picture then. Final result, All Saints winning 20 points to 14. There's only a 6-point difference there. Can you read much into that?
JP, as you said, the gap between Super A and Super B, you're just asking Faisal, Super C and Super B, just asking Faisal. So you can see that gap is closing. Yeah. If you just look at that score, I mean, it's 6 points in the game, which is good for club rugby. It's good for everybody. So, but All Saints just so they're at the end, they a little bit better condition, I think. And at the end, you can also see All Saints pack was scrumming Macassar with their big boys. So that shows me just the level of the conditioning between the two, because that pack of Macassar is massive, and for them to scrum them. So yeah, I would say Macassar just need a little bit more time on their conditioning, and they look like a team that can surprise us this season.
Well, it's early days, and I suppose one of the secrets to making it through the season is longevity. You must be able to play good rugby week in and week out, and well, as we know, Super League B very tight. Let's catch up now with All Saints coach Marwan Davids.
Dink die numbers weerspreek vir hulle self en hulle elke aan kry ons net getalle en ek dink dis excitement om terug te wees na COVID. Vandag se game was speel net vir die joy sodat ons aan die gang kan kom en vanaand te vat ons fit verder na die league toe. Kyk my vriend, ons het 'n klein en 'n pleidooi op die oefenveld. Sy oefen soos hy speel en dit is die hongerte na die game toe gebring. Plus die excitement om terug te wees van COVID af. Ons motto is change your mentality. Dit is wat ons van jaar aangesit het. So met die mentality change kom audience en daarmee audience kom basically die positivity wat ons nou hier kry. Definitely gaan ons reg wees vir die league. Ons gaan die span is oorgehaal vir wat wag vir hom.
Faisal, Marwan, of course, former coach at St. George's, he's made the shift to All Saints now. But he will, of course, know many other players because they're all from the same neighbourhood.
Yeah, no, definitely. As you know, it's a big derby, and I think the relationship among the clubs and that's very close. As you know, Marwan, like you said, at St. George's. I think the community and it's all about community at the end of the day. And yeah, it's good to see the guys still active and still involved.
Yeah, well, let's also catch up with All Saints captain, Elroy Christians.
Vandag kan het weer wys, even as jy kyk nou hier na die crowd wat hier vandag gewees het. Almal het uitgesien en veral die wedstryd wat plaasgevind het All Saints Macassar is altyd lekker. Soos hulle sê is 'n derby. Maar vir ons is dit nie net 'n derby gewees nie. Vir ons the purpose. Ons werk hier vanaand vorentoe vir die seisoen wat voor lê vir ons. So by ons het gaan kyk nou wat als 'n plek gaan val vir ons vandag. Wat ons duide wat van tot nou toe vandag toe. Ja, definitief. Ons het 'n klomp youngsters in ons team. Hulle was nou vir 'n redelike tydjie besig gewees met die beat stasies en die sevens. So hulle is al redelik op 'n goeie level al. So ons seniors, ons kom maar nog. Maar ek dink ons maak ons reg vir die seisoen. Dis ook maar 'n vriendskaplike wedstryd is. En ons kan net beter raak. Ja, dit is lekker om weer op die veld te kan wees. Om die eerste wedstryd te kan gespeel het. Is 'n vriendskaplike wedstryd, maar dit is goed as uit wat ons uitgesien het na en as ek kyk na ons squad, ons is 'n goeie squad. Die manne werk hard. Ons het gesê vandag maak nie saak watter kant toe die scoreboard sal wys nie, maar ons het 'n doel vorentoe. Want die league begin dan weer binnekort. So ons nog 'n paar wedstryde. Ons bou vir wedstryd nou. En ons coaches, vir hulle sê dankie vir die harde werk wat hulle insit eintlik vir ons.
Iceberg aircons and compressors are, of course, on board with Cape Rugby TV. And as you know, there's been a fantastic promotion running for Iceberg aircons and compressors. But let me tell you a little bit more about Iceberg aircons and compressors first. They were, of course, established in 2009. A number of individuals came together. They've got more than 30 years of experience in the field and have, of course, specialized in air conditioning, specifically for vehicles. And of course, they've got a big list of credentials where they've worked with the likes of Westbank and Stanek and Imperial, and of course, in a variety of fields, such as even as going as far as aviation. But they specialize in aircon installation, customization, service, repair, regas, reconditioning, and of course, spares supplies. Now, we've been running a competition whereby you can win yourself a prize to the value of 1,500 Rand. Courtesy of Iceberg aircons and compressors. In fact, there you see the logo behind me right now. You can take a look out for that logo. The prize includes that pretty much full picture. It's worth 1,500 Rand. And all that you had to do is visit our Cape Rugby TV page where we're running the competition and use the hashtag Iceberg aircons and Cape Rugby TV and tag 3 friends. Now, the winner has finally been announced. Somebody actually went onto our Facebook page and made the effort to win this fantastic prize to the value of 1,500 Rand. So, congratulations, Leslie Heister. Leslie, we will be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger, and you are the winner, the first winner of the Iceberg promotion to the value of 1,500 Rand, and you win for yourself that prize that includes a full aircon service with regas, oil replacement, dye replacement, leak detection, pressure check, filter exchange, diagnostics, sanitization, of course, of the aircon system and the interior cabin. As I said before, who knew that so much goes into air conditioning maintenance for your car? But congratulations, Leslie, you are the iceberg winners. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on talking club rugby. Back in a sec.